Hey guys, welcome back to another Vinny Built Structures video. In this video, we're going to do preparation of the sub-assemblies for Shane's service garage for his construction equipment. Before I get into that, I'd like to make a couple of mentions here. Number one, I have joined a couple of Facebook groups. One of them is, and I have to, of course I can't remember the names, YouTube Model Railroaders, and also Central City Beltline. I'll put their links down at the bottom in the description, so give guys a check out. I mean, so far it seems like to be a really great group. I'm enjoying, I'm watching and learning as I watch. Always things you can learn. But anyhow, the second thing is I've had a couple of requests. Request number one was from Jack Jackson. He'd like to see a tank train run. So Jack, I will be posting one of those here pretty soon. And the second one was from Radio Redline 88. He says he hasn't seen an N scale op session for quite a while, and he is requesting that I do one for him. So after I do Shane's stuff, I will probably do a second video, maybe combining both of those, or maybe just doing one at a time. I'm not quite sure yet. But anyhow, let me get you out to the work area where I had to redo the foundation for Shane's build, because I actually made the building a bit wider, and the original foundation just didn't leave me enough reveal around the entire building. So stay tuned, and I'll take you out to the work area and I'll show you what I have been doing so far. Stay tuned and we shall be right back. Alright guys, we're out at my workshop now, and I'm going to show you the paints that we chose for Shane's build. The noise you hear in the background is Roxy moving around in her kennel, so I'm going to try and edit that out, but I don't think I can, but we'll start here. Anyhow, we're going to start off with 2 cans of white primer. Everything is going to get primed before it gets painted. Second thing is here is the oxide red, and that's going to be for the steel work in the building. Shane wants a gloss white finish on the walls, on the interior walls, and we're going to do a gloss gray. It's called Winter's Gray. We're going to do that for the floors. Over here, of course, is my H concrete, which will be part of the foundation. And then finally, the exterior of the building. See if you guys will be able to see this. We chose, or I chose, I should say, this color gray right here. We're also going to put a light texture on there. And as you can see, this says fine textured finish. Unfortunately, I can't get it in the gray that he wants, so we're going to coat it with the beige first, and then I had a special paint made up for the color I just showed you. That's going to be for all the paint work we'll be doing, so stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, what we're looking at right now is the foundation for Shane's build. This is actually different material than I originally planned on using. I was using 1/8" hardboard, and for some reason or another, Home Depot doesn't have it and they're not carrying it, or I don't know what the story is, but I went to 2 different Home Depots and a Lowe's and nobody has the 1/4" hardboard. So this is actually 1/4" MDF, which personally I think is going to be a bit better, a bit stronger, more rigid, because this build is quite big. Anyhow, we'll start with the striping. All the green striping you see here, that's going to be the where the building actually gets secured to the base plate or the foundation, whatever you want to call it. The blue stripes will represent the yellow striping, yellow safety striping that I'm going to be putting there. Also, these little guys right here are the concrete pads that the H-beams are going to sit on when the building is assembled. I got them wherever the H-beams are going to be, and I need to make 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What you're wondering about these guys is originally we built this, or I was going to build this, that all the trusses will be removable. But because I need to have support at the rear of the building for the trusses, the first two will be permanent, along with the first truss here and second truss here, and the same thing will be in the back. But anyhow, the reason why these are here is so we can take a smaller square tube and slip it in there like that, and it'll be removable. The truss and these guys will be removable, so at least he'll have at least this much room to get his hands in there and work. Then back there in the back, you see the office building, or office that's going to be in the structure itself. Anyhow, I think that's about it for now. The next step will be priming this whole thing, and I'm not quite sure what color I want to paint these guys. I don't know if I should paint them yellow, or paint them the aged concrete, or paint them the color that the floor is going to be. Anyhow, I'll make that decision as we go along. Or Shane, if you have an idea, text me and let me know. These guys right here will be painted aged concrete, along with the perimeter of the building. Be all aged concrete. Anyhow, I'll get on with this, and I will do the priming, and I'll let it dry, and then I'll put the final coat on it, and I'll add the striping, and I'll give you the finished product for the floor. So stay tuned, and we'll be back shortly. Alright guys, we're back here at the work area, and as you can see, I've got it primed up right now, and I should make myself a little clearer on the tape. I always mention to you guys in all my videos that glue does not stick to paint, so that's why I have all of these areas taped off. The striping will actually be yellow pinstriping, and like I said, I still don't know what color I'm going to paint these yet. So anyhow, I'm going to let this dry up for about another hour or so, and we'll put the finished coat on it, and I'll let that dry, and then we'll put the striping in there. So stay tuned, and we'll be back shortly. Alright guys, we're back here at my workshop now, or my work area I should say. It's actually my dinette area in my house. Anyhow, when I left you guys off yesterday, I showed you a primed foundation for Shane's build. Well, it's been 24 hours, paint is all dry, and I have one final step to do on here, and I will consider the floor to be 95% complete. There's a few things I have to do after the building is on the floor, but other than that, let's get down to the area, and I'll show you what I've done. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, just before I show you the reveal on this here foundation part of Shane's build, I forgot to mention one thing. Just a reminder that this Saturday coming, January 17th, there'll be another YouTube Model Builders live show. It'll be on wiring, soldering, and all kinds of good stuff like that. I just want to mention that so you guys can keep that in mind and look for it on Saturday. I believe it's going to be 9 p.m. Central Time. I'm not 100% sure, but there will be some posts on times and stuff like that, so be on the lookout for that. Anyhow, let's get down to the structure, and I'll show you what's been done. So hang out, and be right back. Alright guys, this is the pretty much the finished foundation for Shane's build. I do have one more step to do before I actually start putting the building together. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to hit it with a clear gloss coat, and that will seal all the pinstriping down and make it really tough to come up. So anyhow, I'll go ahead and do that. But in case you're wondering what this tape is all about, is because I already have the concrete painted, and I don't want to get any gloss on that, so that's why it's all masked off. So stay tuned, and we will go ahead and shoot the clear coat on this, and I'll unveil it and show you what the foundation is going to look like. So stay tuned, and we shall be right back. Alright guys, what you're looking at is the almost completed foundation for Shane's build. I did spray the gloss coat over it. Seems that I have a little bubbling action back there that I'm going to have to take care of, but other than that, it seems to have come out pretty good. Before we go any further, this is the material I used for the striping. It's 1/16 of an inch, as you can see right there. It's a 1/16 of an inch, and I got the name covered up. So it's by Great Plains Hobbies. My local hobby shop carries it in stock. Anyhow, as you can see, we got the concrete perimeter all the way done. And just to give you an idea of what this is going to look like, with the trusses in there, like I said yesterday, these will be the center supports for the trusses. And then these guys here will go in like this. And then of course you're going to have the truss that's going to sit on top of it like that. But that will be the only one that will be removable. And as you can see, I got the office building back there. So as far as I'm concerned right now, this guy foundation is pretty much complete until I get the building mounted in there, and then we'll start doing some more work. Anyhow, the next part of this video is going to be preparing the walls. As you can see, the building is up there. But we'll be preparing the walls for paint. I'll be cutting out the people doors, adding trim work to the people doors, and then finally we'll be painting all the steel work, the oxide red, and then I will attempt to do the 2 doors that I have not done yet. Anyhow, thanks for watching. As always, your questions, comments, input, and subs are always welcome. For now, that's all folks. BNSF 6951 out.